Well, the Halloween season full of old wives' tales and superstitions, from black cats being bad luck to the thought of witches being in the air.
Our next guest, Jody Levon, calls herself the happy medium, and she's here to shed some light on some of those traditions, tell us how we can all approach these scary times of the year in kind of a grounded way. Jody, it's great to see you. How are you?
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm great.
All right, let's talk a little Halloween, kind of the origins of Halloween. How did we get into Halloween being such a scary time?
So I believe it used to be called something like Selwyn. That was the name that it was called. And it's more of a Celtic, something more Celtic and pagan.
Yeah.
And it was developed as the seasons changed. And it was developed to help ward off evil spirits. Because as the seasons changed, they also thought that people from the other side, ghosts, were going to come get them. And so they wanted to dress up so the ghosts couldn't see them.
Oh, interesting.
Or recognize them, and they thought it warded off evil spirits, and the same with pumpkins. I think it's just hilarious and fun that they were aware of spirit energy anyway.
Yeah. What's the pumpkin connection? Like, what did they do with the pumpkins?
There was something about it warding off evil spirits.
So
and
just
making
them?
it scary, maybe making it scary.
Okay.
So the Halloween itself, the day, I don't know, it's another, I don't know, can you say old wives' tale? I don't even know if you can say that anymore.
Yeah, of course you can.
An older belief that it was like the day between the living and the dead, or there was some kind of like transition day, or
they were coming, that they could come.
Is that kind of still on the same?
Yes, they could come and see you or come and do things. And so people thought if they put a costume on, I think that's so funny, that they wouldn't recognize you. And of course they recognize you through soul, so it's nothing about a costume.
Sure.
But it was sweet. And then the candy was to appease the spirits too, or the sweets. They had sweets back then.
I think about it as like a kid today growing up, right? You want the costume, it's about hanging out with your friends, it is about kind of the candy and how it's changed from its original meaning to what we've commercialized it as today.
Exactly. You know, it's come down that people tell stories about it, and those stories change, and we change, and so it's just really different now, just like you're saying. But it's a thing that can be fun, but also it can be a way of respecting that maybe there is life after life. What does this all mean? What are witches? What are ghosts?
Well, let's start with that. What are ghosts exactly? Like, we hear about spirits this time of year, and we had, there are ghost hunters all over. What's the difference between a ghost and a spirit?
So, ghost is someone who, instead of going into the light when their body separates from, their soul separates from their body, they are afraid for whatever reason, and they do not want to go into the light. So they stay in kind of an in-between. And so when you go somewhere that feels kind of creepy, haunted house or somewhere that you work or something like that, that feeling that you get when your hair stands on end, there could be a disembodied spirit there, a ghost. They are always offered the light. They can evolve into that, but that's where they are. They don't get to eat candy. They don't get to get a hug. I think it would be kind of a lonely place to be. A spirit is when you separate from your body, when your soul and your body separate, you're offered this light. Everyone's offered this light. And you go in through a tunnel, you go into this light, you're with your guides, you're with your angels, maybe somebody from the other side that you really love, and you go off into this light and you help evolve your soul from there. They can come back to us on days like our birthday, times where we're feeling a lot of love, when we're with a lot of people, sometimes in our grief, in our dreams, they get to come back and leave little calling cards like pennies and different things like that. It's wonderful. Or you keep hearing a song that reminds you of your mom, you know it was her favorite song, and lo and behold, this is the day she died 20 years ago. This is what they can do. So that's the difference between ghosts and spirits. They were both of them were all someone's loved one.
Yeah. Did the coin thing or the money thing? I've heard that one before. Is that legit?
It's legit.
Is there a certain? Does a dime mean something versus a penny versus a quarter versus? Is there one of the?
Well, inflation.
But there's not a difference?
Not that I know that there's a difference, but they do just appear, and they appear many different ways. But also one way is the spirit can just turn your head to notice it. You know, they can encourage you to turn your head.
Okay.
I wonder why people are ghost hunters and not spirit hunters then.
Because spirits are peaceful, and
that's what I mean. I want to be a spirit hunter. I want to go hunt out peaceful people.
Well, that's wonderful. Then you do that in your life right now. Then you'll have spirits around you that you love, that people from the other side, if you're open to it, they come to us through our love for them and their love for us. That's not spooky. I think that's beautiful. This has been my whole life, is to say this is normal. They come to us. It's good.
Well, so I had one of these run in front of me on the car ride on the way in today, a black cat.
Oh, you're in trouble, dude.
I've never been particularly, they don't bother me personally, but what's the deal with the black cats?
So black cats, they were at one point thought that they would be protective, that they were protective.
Okay.
Then they started being associated with ghosts, not with ghosts, but actually ghosts can see them and move them. They were associated with witches, and so they got this bad rap. But in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with the black cat. They're wonderful. Cats are wonderful, but they do see spirit energy, by the way. So they're associated with witches, and witches have also gotten a bad rap. So 45,000 people were killed thinking that they were witches, and really, I've studied this a lot. I'm not a witch, but I've studied it because there's some it's connected to the paranormal, and I'm also normal with my paranormal. So witches were conceived, they thought that because they were associated with black magic, they would kill them, right? And it was kind of political, and it had something to do with religion, and there was a lot of different things that went into it. Really, they were healers, they were midwives. They used herbs to heal. They were mediums.
Or it was just somebody they didn't like, and they just would call them a witch.
Exactly.
Right?
And sometimes the ones that were using black magic were the ones calling out people that were healers and having them killed.
Of being
and having them killed. But witches now, from what I've read books about it, because I have friends, and because I write books, they ask me to read their books and write a little blurb. Witches now are about the earth. They are about healing the earth. They're everything. They're different spiritual modalities, but they're about, honoring the earth and using different herbs to help things grow. And I've never met one that casts a negative spell. It's different.
There you go. Jody, thank you.
Thank you.
We're less creeped out now about Halloween.
We're seeking spirits. You can find Jody.
I'm not actually seeking any spirits. I don't want anybody.
Jody has a new series. It's called The
That's you.
Language of the Soul, Intuition Explained. It's a course designed to help awaken natural intuition, and we posted a link on our website. You can use the code JodyMNLive to get 50% off.